Hey guys, what's up? I am GojiFan98 and welcome back for another new video for today. Today I am going to continue on for the next episode of GojiFan98's Godzilla-Thon. Today, we're going to take a look at the 26 entrants in the Godzilla franchise and the third part for the Millennium Godzilla timeline with GMK, Giant Monsters All Out Attack. Or, I could say the full title, Godzilla, Mothra and King Ghidorah, Giant Monsters All Out Attack. This really is roll out the tongue. For that big title like that? Alright, so, GMK had an interesting history we're going to discuss about. Follow after Godzilla vs. Megaguirus failed at the box office in Japan, Toho decided to hire a new director to approach and direct the next Godzilla movie. They hired a Hesiei Gamera Trilogy director. Shūsuke Kaneko was approached to direct it, and he agreed to direct it. After Toho hired Kaneko to direct the next Godzilla movie, there were three ideas that Kaneko was working on the idea before it was ended up finally become GMK. The first idea, they had to pick Godzilla fight against his old nemesis from the Showa series, Kamacuras. But apparently it was got scrapped by Kaneko, probably possibility that Kaneko found out that Toho already made Godzilla fight against insect kaiju from the previous film, Megaguirus. In the next idea, Kaneko wrote another idea under the title Godzilla vs. M, where Godzilla fight against mutated astronaut monster. But it was way too dark, then Kaneko scrapped the idea. And now for the third and final idea for Kaneko working on it, with the original idea before it was ended up become GMK, was Godzilla X Varan, Baragon and Anguirus, Giant Monsters All Out Attack, or for short, JVBA. In this story, Godzilla will fight against three agent guardian monster, Varan, the White Wind monster, and his original name is Varadaki, and Baragon, the Red Hot monster, as Baragon, and Anguirus, the Golden Freezing monster, Anguirus. When the three guardian monsters team up, and they combine their power to fight against Godzilla, but ultimately they got killed by Godzilla. However, they wounded Godzilla enough for the Gotengo to finish him off. Gotengo first introduced in 1963 movie Atragon. When Shogo Tomiyama approved the idea, but Toho chairman asked Kaneko to replace Varan and Anguirus to Mothra and King Ghidorah to increase film's marketability. Kaneko agreed. He gave Varan and Anguirus the axe and retained Baragon as a reduced role, for will become Godzilla and Mothra and King Ghidorah, Giant Monsters All Out Attack. But if there's one thing about that, this is one movie that the fans really hate about when King Ghidorah was a good guy. But there's one thing you did not know it. When Varan was supposed to be making an appearance, but one of the model maker, Fuyuki Shinada, was very disappointed that Varan, his all-time favorite monster, did not make an appearance. So he paid a tribute to Varan by sculpting Varan's official fence onto the heads of a King Ghidorah suit. King Ghidorah suit actor was portrayed by a Gamera suit actor, Akira Ohashi. He is operating 11 right heads with his arm, while the middle head was used for operating by wire. Mothra was portrayed by a puppet like she does before. Baragon was portrayed by the new suit actor, but it was an actress this time, was Reo Otate, if I said her name right. She was portrayed by Baragon as marked the first female suit actress to portray as a monster, while the second was where other suit actress was portrayed Super Giles in Gamera Guardian of the Universe, which is, I don't know who her name is. The suit actress who portrays Baragon, she is accomplished to have combined her muscle training to having her knees avoiding touching the ground. Godzilla's suit actor was portrayed by a new guy, the same guy who portrays the other half of the Mother Legion from Gamera 2. Godzilla's design looks very impressive, and he kind of looks like more like classic Godzilla with solid white eye. GMK would serve as a direct sequel to the original Godzilla movie as a third part of the Millennium series timeline. Why does Toho keep making a sequel to the original movie? Well, I don't know. They are also mentioned about the monster that attacked New York City was part for a joke's dialogue, if the jokes in the dialogue could be part of the timeline as well. As in Godzilla 98 was possibility connected to this timeline and GMK timeline, if the jokes of a quote from the beginning of the movie was meant to take it seriously. Kaneko also brought Ko Otani to the score in the movie, and assistant director Shinji Eguchi helped the Riot working on the idea. Ko Otani's score was very epic. I really love his score, and once again, they using continuous dodge music from Akira Ifukube to throw in for his next chapter of a legacy. Also noted, this is the last movie for Hito Amato make an appearance in the Godzilla franchise before his death in 2003. If you may guys know who he was, that he was portrays Doctor Who in King Kong Escapes, and some other Toho films that he was in. I like Mothra's design, and her logo stage was very impressive with purple eye, but when a poster came out, they used her Hesiei design. The larval stage was using the leftover puppet for Mothra Leo puppet larva stages for single shot. Baragon was very impressive design, and he does not have the heat ray like he does before in Frankenstein Conquers the World. And I kind of preferred the original idea that Godzilla X Varan, Baragon and Anguirus idea should made, but there's one guy, Ranjin Oki, paid a tribute to GMK and paid a tribute to the original idea, as in Ranjin Oki said and admitted that GMK was his favorite Godzilla movie of all time. So he paid a tribute to the original idea in Godzilla Monster Apocalypse, the prequel novel to the animated trilogy, which is he paid a tribute to the original idea, that's very impressive. And besides, if Godzilla X Varan, Baragon and Anguirus should made, it'll be a very cool movie, but Toho was worried that it might fail the box office like it did for Megaguirus. Well, it's depending on whatever to make a different story. I like the characters are okay, but they also brought some familiar face from the Hesiei Gamera Trilogy. All three of them, the twin girls of the twin sisters, they make an appearance in this movie, including the same guy who portrays Expector guy from Gamera Hesiei Trilogy make an appearance as a businessman that he was trying to kill himself in that part where you'll know. And also the Godzilla suit actor also made a cameo as he's wearing a pink shirt during when Mothra fly by. Akira Ohashi and Baragon suit actors also make an appearance themselves, as appear when Godzilla first appearance when he finally showed up in the area when he's coming to attack. In the first area before he's confronted fighting against Baragon. So yeah. I like the final battle set in Yokohama was based off the original idea for GMK idea was Godzilla X Varan idea. That'll be well, I kind of wish if Kaneko should keep the two monsters, what if he should make Godzilla versus the Guardian monsters, giant monsters all out attack, like keeping Varan and Anguirus with a part of the role to have all 6 Guardian monsters or 5 Guardian monsters to team up against Godzilla. Just think of it. The what if are only fantasy, and what if Kaneko combined his script and a new script to combine it to become Godzilla vs. the Guardian Monsters idea, to have 5 Guardian Monsters to fight Godzilla, that might be pretty cool. Well, like I said, it's just for a possibility, for theories, always for fantasies, so we'll never know. GMK was one of the best Godzilla movies ever made, and it became the best Godzilla film ever produced. Kaneko did a great job to direct the movie. So, this is the best movie ever produced in the Millennium series. So, it is a very good one, and that one is my favorite movie of all time. And I'm kind of very upset that Baragon got killed during the first fight, but I really wish he should have, knocked out and joined his fellow Guardians, Mothra and King Ghidorah, for a fight against Godzilla in a final showdown, like in the original script. Well, yeah, it was kind of very suck. But it's okay, but I do understand they thought it might be different. There's also a different name before it was actually GMK. It was supposed to be going to be as Godzilla X, Mothra, Baragon, and King Ghidorah, giant monsters all out attack. But Baragon's name was replaced in the movie, but Baragon was kept in the script. Okay. Was it very too long to make it just one more? Well, Baragon was just part of a reduced role, and it was kind of very alright, but To me, I just did not like the reduced role idea. Well, that's all I have to say for GMK. Stay tuned to next episode. I will review another best movie from the Millennium series, Godzilla against Mechagodzilla. Stay tuned for that episode. Bye!